What's up, y'all? It's Dad Swag, Mr. aka Inside Motorsports. So a lot of people ask me about doing these headlights, how to restore them. I'm going to show you one of the ways that I do it. I know there's a lot of different ways to do it, but this is the way that I personally do it. So these are headlights that have already been pre-sanded down. I'll show you here. They've already been sanded down. I started with, these were really bad, I started with 600 and worked my way all the way up to 1,000 grit. That's how I did these, okay? When you're sanding it, what you're looking for is the yellowing, the color that is yellow, to try to get all that off. That's called oxidation. So you're gonna get rid of all the oxidation by sanding it. You can do it dry sanding or you can do it wet sanding. I did a combination of both on this particular headlight because it was that bad. Started with a DA sander, which is a dual action sander with 600 grit, and I just went to town and let all that come off. I wish I made a video of that, but I did not. After I did that 600, I did a wet sander with 600. And I worked my way up. So 600 grit, then 800 grit, all the way up to 1,000. After 1,000, everything is good. So what I did was I buffed them to see how clear they would come out, just to see what it would do. After that, I came back and hit it again with 1,000 because I'm actually gonna clear coat these headlights. So with my towel here, and you can use any other brand to check it, I use the Prep All. Like I said, it's not an advertisement for it. This is Prep All Wax and Grease Remover. There's a bunch of different companies though, man. You got Ultra Clean, a whole bunch of stuff. So you want to get a good wax and grease remover, and you put it on the towel, and you're gonna wipe it like this. Ready? So you already know it's gonna come pretty clean. And right now what I'm doing is kind of checking it, but not only am I checking it, I'm cleaning all of the fingerprints off, any wax or grease that might be on there also. All that off, right? Nice and clear. Now watch, it's gonna fade back. As everything begins to disappear, all the solvents go into the air, obviously, it's gonna clear up and it's gonna look like faded again. All right? I'll have to find some pictures to post of them beforehand when they were all yellow. They looked really bad. I'm gonna try to make a video by holding the camera at the same time while I spray clear coat on it so you can see what it looks like. I'm also gonna try to tape off some of this excess so it's not a hot mess. I don't know if you can see that. Try to tape off some of this excess so I don't have clear coat all over the sides. These aren't gonna look absolutely perfect, but they're gonna look way better than what they did at factory. As you can see, these are a little bit beat up. They came from the junkyard, so we're just trying to make them look as clear as possible on a budget so it looks a lot better. So I'll make another video while I'm spraying it. I'll make a short video after I tape it too, all right? Be back. So I recommend a 2K clear of some sort. This is Dynacoat. When you mix these, your ratio goes 4:1. So on the side of the cup here, you can see I have a scale that says 4:1, right? So for instance, if I'm gonna do a mix about the height of the two right here, I'll pour the clear coat to that two, and then I'll pour the hardener to that two. That is 4:1 ratio. Now some other things call for different ones, so you might have 15%, or might have another one, but that's not the case for this particular one. It is 4:1, which I'll show you in the back of this can. I think it does have instructions on it. Yep, right here. Always check. If it doesn't have this mix ratio here on the side where it says 4:1 mix ratio, remove it, so stop moving. If it doesn't have that 4:1 mix ratio on the side, you see where it says TDS of economy clear? That means a technical data sheet that you can look up. And it has even more information, but you see right here, it says 5 minutes you give it at 70 degrees, that's in between. And then fully dried is at 45 minutes at 140 degrees, okay? So again, 5 minutes, you give it in between each coat, that allows the solvents to get out and escape. I usually give it longer though, I usually give it like 10. And then 45 minutes till it's dry at 140 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't have a warming booth, therefore that is not gonna happen. I'm gonna leave them overnight. That way they'll be nice and dry. So again, 4:1 on here. If you don't remember, most of these have a ratio on the side. I'll be completely honest with you. Some of this stuff you can Google to see what the ratio is if you can't find it. But you're gonna need a mixing cup no matter what, like this one. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna make that much, so. And that might be too much. See, I stopped at the 2. I'm gonna go to the next 2 with the hardener. Ooh, barely made it. So you see that one's to the next 2. Like I said, I probably made too much, and I'm out of the hardener. But if you don't have hardener in here, it will not dry. That's why it's important. Okay. Now make sure you mix these up really good, so you have no errors. All right, back in the booth. So you're gonna make sure you use a tack wipe. This will get any of the extra dirt, etc. off of here. If you have any like dust or anything, you can get that off too. You see I'm just balling it up. I'm not pressing hard. Just trying to get it off. Any kind of excess or whatever on the top. Want to know something funny? Look close. There's a bug in there. So I guess we'll see that later too. But I bet I'll make it so shiny you can see the bug crystal clear. Nothing I can do about it though until we take the inside of the headlight out. Maybe take the bulbs out, try to blow it out, something like that. You'll also notice I taped around the edges because just for me, I don't like how it looks when you have clear coat all over the whole lens. It's just a personal thing, I just do it. You don't have to do it, but that's how I do it. All right, we get spraying. Always wear a mask. It's important. All right, y'all. We're gonna run this at about 20 PSI. This is my LC400. About 20 PSI. I probably could run 30, but I got wheels over there. I don't want to get overspray all over the place, so. Just gonna do this real quick, real light. It should come out really clean. Let's get to it. Not bad. Almost new. Sorry if it doesn't come out good. It's kind of hard to spray and hold this at the same time. Just trying to clear out some of the dust. All right. Try this again. See if I can hold it higher like this. Woo! I think I'm gonna do one more coat on there, but I'm gonna give it like 5 or 10 minutes. Problem is, it's still dirty because it's so old. But for what it was, the junkyard piece looks way better. Way better. You back in a minute? All right, y'all. That is just one coat. I think I'm gonna lay one more because I'm seeing some stuff I don't like on there, but I think I can fill it in if I add another coat. But on this coat, I'm not gonna hold the camera. I am going to simply give you a video after, a slow-mo video or something like that. It's a little difficult holding the camera while trying to spray because I keep wanting to look at the camera to see if I'm getting everything in the camera image. So I'm gonna throw one more coat and then I'll come back one more time and then tape it. Oh no, I'll probably tape it the other way. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of it. You only really need 2 coats. Honestly, 1 coat probably would have did it. I mean, look how nice that is already. And that's only 1 coat. So, yeah. One thing that's very important, your material makes a difference. Your gun of choice makes a difference. Some people say different. Some people say the gun doesn't matter, a good painter can do anything, and that could be relatively true. However, in my opinion, the gun helps tremendously. A bad gun could also hurt you tremendously, it just depends. It's just my opinion. I prefer to use a better gun when I'm doing better stuff, my high-end stuff. Like these lights are gonna be nice, I want them to look good, so I use a better gun, you know? Like I said, this is the Iwata LPH 400. Some people use different, and that's fine. I like a lot of guns, Segola, Zada, a whole bunch of stuff that I've tried and I like. So actually I do want to get my hands on the Segola, like a personal one for me. I've just held one, it's really nice. So we'll see. Let me do another coat on this and then I'll come back in the video again. All right, they're done. Look a lot better, right? I think so. Not perfect, but pretty close to brand new. I'm happy with it. The other one came out alright too. I think there's a chip or something on this one though. So, oh well. And you can see it's still a little yellow. Some of that yellow could be coming from the inside, or it could be a reflection of the orange. I'm not really sure. But hey, we did what we could with it. Maybe I'll go wide angle so you can see it better on the other YouTube video. Alright, how's that? Super wide angle. Not better. I think the owner will be happy too. Let's do it one time with the light over it so you can see. Yeah. Like new. Sort of. So if you're trying to get it finished like this, hey, you gotta put in the work. It's definitely worth it though. I just want to leave off with this. Look. The little guy's stuck. And that's not in the clear coat, that's under. It's inside the lens. Hopefully that'll come out later. But overall, she looks good. Alright y'all, that'll do it. They look good. If you got any questions, drop a comment on there below. If you want to see some other videos or some stuff that you got questions about, you want to learn, let me know. Drop a comment, send me a message, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next video.